Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Wes Why the Face, and today you saw the thumbnail, so you can guess why the face is because I decided to add to my pile of shame my first greater demon, and I'm like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna build them yet, whether they're gonna be Dexith or Sinise, either way, the voice of Slanesh or the talons of Slanesh. I also picked up some new paints. One of my local game stores decided to pick up Pro Crow. But more importantly, it's Rogue Hobbies Pro Crow. Uh, I absolutely love Louise. She's one of my inspirations for starting my YouTube channel because it doesn't matter what she does, I'm gonna watch it. Same thing with like Jay from Eons of Battle and even Ted from Nerd Immersion. They could just talk about anything and I'll probably watch it. Continuing on. So, Pile of Shame. Besides adding a greater demon to my pile of shame, it made me honestly think about what's in my pile of shame. It's been a while since I looked through it all. And so I know I have 2 squads, each 10-man unit from Fallout Factions to build. Then I also have another 10-man of Arbites. Actually, I have full 12-man unit of agents in this box as well, because I decided to merge it with another one. Then I also have this entire box that needs to be built. The boat, the fly guys, and the character from this box. I don't think I'm gonna kit bash them like I did the regular guys. At least the fly ones, they can just stay fly ones, and the character can also stay the same. I have the horsemen from here that I need bigger bases for so that I can proxy them as seekers. The fly ones and the snake body ones, I want to kit bash to put in my Tao army. However, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet. I have, like I said, an extra spare squad of agents, so I might see if any of their stuff will work, like their pistols and whatnot. However, I don't want to build them until I figure out how I'm going to 40kify them. The same thing goes for my Seraphon. There's a box that I saw on Etsy that I want to get, and honestly, for the price of this, I could have got that box. But then I would have had to wait 3 months, which honestly probably would have given me time to work on my pile of shame, because I have all those unbuilt boxes that I just mentioned, along with some Necromunda guys, some Star Wars Legion, the characters for my future Death Watch. I also have, okay, actually that's, I believe, oh, I have some old Piranhas and Unva, Inquisitor Hector, Inquisitor Eisenhorn, and another Inquisitor as well that all need to be built still. Those are like old resin recasts. And after that, we have models that have been built but aren't primed, like my dwarves, my Demiurge, my Guavesa, my Marvel Crisis Protocol. I have some Gundam Assemble units that haven't been painted yet. I have some agents that haven't been painted yet. I have some Emperor's Children proxies that haven't been painted yet or primed. Then I also have what the hell? Blood Angel Assault Terminators that I don't think I'll ever paint. I might just use them as like practice models though. And then after painted or unprimed, I have primed minis, which once again I have like my Emperor's Children, Seekers, Demon Princes. I have a myriad of agents, Voidsmen at Arms, some Blackstone Fortress models even. Then I have my Tau with some Guavesa stealth suits that are Necromunda models. I have Fire Warriors, Strike Team. I have Pathfinders. I have Vespid. I have Kroot. I have Kroot Farstalkers. I have Kroot Rampagers. I have some Squat Trikes that are Piranha proxies. I even have 30k automata. I have, oh, actually 30k automata. Initially, I was gonna have them as like, use them as Tau proxies, but then I thought, what if they've been like held in a ship by a rogue trader who's had them, you know, passed down from their family for years, or maybe they were seized or given, or for some odd reason the Inquisition has had them since the heresy, because the Inquisition technically founded by the Emperor and Malcador after Garrow arrived talking about the traitor legions. So I could put them in the Inquisition as well. There's some more 30k models that I would like to buy. So either they're going to the Tao Empire or they're going to the Inquisition. And well, we'll see. Either way, I have 30k models. I have some novitiates. But I got that really cool Sacrosanct Sisters model because, well, I still want to build out all 3 factions of my Inquisition. I think that's everything in my pile of shame. I got the squad trikes. Oh, I also have heroescape models primed. Almost completely slipped my mind, but I got the bears and the Valkyries from this kit. The regular solo folks and the the small little peoples and the big dragon are supposed to go to a friend. I'm not going to talk about the remainder Tau that I want to buy because I talked about them in my kit bashing video, my Guavesa and Demiurge. Same thing with my remaining factions of the Death Watch, or how I want to build my Death Watch. I talked about that last week. 30k models though, I mean, I want both Leviathan Dreadnoughts. I want the Saturnine Dreadnought. I want the Contemptor Dreadnought, and I guess the Dorito Dreadnoughts. So those are 5 Dreadnoughts that I want. I want the 2 squad of robots, the other squad of robots, the 2 big robots from the Mechanicum. Well, I want all the Terminators as well, because once again, these things could have been relics held by the Inquisition for so long. And as far as the Dreadnoughts go, I think it'd be cool to make them Death Watch. Let's say they were like Sons of Horus, Emperor's Children, and Death Guard that fell, but these guys didn't fall. They remained loyal. And so because their legions are gone, when they've become reactivated in the 41st millennium, they are part of the Death Watch. That's kind of where we're headed. I didn't even talk about the models that I have in like different stages of painting, like Farsight, which I kind of want to actually sell my Tau, like all my Tau army, and restart, which I know is pretty dumb. But yeah, the Kieran show, Kieran, one of the Kierans, made Chaos Tau, and I kind of want to make some Chaos Tau by introducing some Skaven, some of the new Chaos Dwarves, and like the Felgor Ravengers, like just some chaotic units, and add them to my Chaos Tau as like their evil auxiliary. And if you'd notice all of the different Tau colors, the green and the light blue, is because at the time, initially, I wanted all my red guys to be Farsight, all my blue guys to be with Shadow Sun, and all my green ones to be with Dark Strider. However, I've since changed my mind about that. Well, I'm also better at painting than I was when I first started, so I really want to redo my Tau army. Instead of knocking down some of my pile of shame, which was the purpose of, like, part of the purpose of my YouTube channel. One, to talk about third-party stuff that wasn't being talked about, well, at least that I didn't see being talked about that often on D&D Beyond. And the other part was my other motivation was to build and paint some of this Warhammer stuff instead of sitting around. And, well, I got new paint to try to become a better painter. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, thank you for joining me today. My name's been Wes Where's the Fun, and hopefully I'll get some of this stuff painted, but it's also hard to do more hobby videos when D&D Beyond is constantly releasing stuff and I still have a backlog to go through because, well, I didn't start my YouTube channel till June. So I hope you guys join me for all of that. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.